Hey, this is Gary with Ruff Road RV Life, and we're going to do another campground review because we like looking at freedom. And we are still around the Boomer, Wilkesboro, North Carolina area. And we're just part 2 of what I'm going to call the trilogy of Kerr Scott Reservoir. And this is part 2 of the trilogy because we have Warriors Creek, Bandit's Roost, and the third one's going to be Fort Hamby. All 3 of these core parks are centered around the Kerr Scott Reservoir. So today we're going to go to Bandit's Roost Campground. 102 campsites are in this campground, and we're going to do a review of this. Right up there's the check-in station. So with my wife behind the camera, let's go do a review. So here we go. We're going to go through the gates here at the check-in station. And we're going to do a little straight, maybe a little left. Over there are campsites 72 through 107, 71 through 107. So we're going to go check out those sites there. So away we go. And you have to know the gate code here.
Right, I do like these parks that have the gates up all the time. We've been at different Army Corps parks where you just have random people driving through all hours of the day and night. No gate. A little disconcerting. We've never had a problem, but I do like the gate.
Okay, Area B and the boat ramp. Site 71.
There's 73 right there. $75. So it's easier to show you the, what's on the right, so you're not having to look through a windshield and over the steering wheel and whatnot. There's site 79. That looks like a double site. It is.
Yeah, there are a couple of double sites here. Some are even triple. I think there's a triple site coming up here.
When we arrived about a week ago, it said campground full and it was a weekday, which we haven't seen that in a while. Site 87, it's 88. Very hilly, wooded, nice large sites.
The sites are remarkably level considering the terrain.
97. Ooh, that looks a little down. Well, it goes all the way down, but they're deep sites.
There's site 98.
98. Okay. See how deep that is? And a lot of these sites are 2 level. So your RV sits, this is a single level site right here, but at 99. But some of them, like our site, we'll show you our site, you back your RV up, there's the water down there, and then you set up your picnic table area and all that is downstairs.
This area coming in front of us is a group area that you can reserve, and you got gates here that you can shut.
Hiking trail right there.
For your, they had a big group here the other day.
Are these primitive? These are primitive sites. Mm-hmm. Primitive camping overlooking the lake right here. Nice covered pavilion, picnic tables right there.
And these are sites 101 through 107 back here in this little primitive loop. So that would be your first 2 sets of loops. 71 through 107, with 101 through 107 being the group camping area tent loop.
We have noticed that they have garbage cans throughout the park.
And they have a lot of overflow parking areas for people. And this would be the bathroom. The bathrooms and the showers are separate, and there's 2 people showers. or 2 shower stalls in each room in the
Dump station, that's one of them.
2 dump stations, 1 for each loop. Let me back up and hook down the boat ramp. And there is a walking trail that goes around this park. It starts in the first set of loops, comes out right up here where the steps are.
And also the Over Mountain Victory Trail. This is here. It's a bicycle trail, and you can hike on it.
It's a single ramp with a dock. This lake gets quite a bit of boat traffic, not only in people fishing, but jet skis, pontoon boats, ski boats. It's a very popular lake, especially up by the reservoir area. There you go. There's your nice little up-hiller.
And up and pull through. That's actually a host side, I believe. Yeah.
Probably both those are host.
Those are host sides.
So once you get back to the guard shack, when you were coming in, you make your first right. You will come to the area A. We're going to go down here. It's area A, tent area. Over the hill and through the woods.
But there are a lot less roads here than Warrior Creek. You gotta do a lot more driving to get anywhere at Warrior Creek. This is kind of tight and compact.
Now this is just the parking area. The actual site is down the steps by the water.
These are tent areas. So you park right there, site 1, and you go right down there to your tent area. It's very nice, very private if you're tent camping.
This would be the parking space to park.
Site number 2.
And you would walk down to your area there.
I like this layout, and this is only an outer loop. There are no sites on the inside.
No. And there's your water, common water.
Yep. Primitive sites. Oh, that had a lot of stairs.
There's 9 of these. There's sites 1 through 9 are in this loop here. You got parking on the other side. On this side.
On over here if you need to, but see, that's just wooded. So you're kind of tucked up, back up in here, not close to neighbors at all. And the water is right down there. Here is site 6. Woods not. They're very large down there. It's surprisingly a lot of room. Probably some of the best tent sites we've seen, wouldn't you say?
They're nice.
And that one's more, not as many steps.
And there's site 9. It's the last one on this loop.
So tent campers, cool beans.
Now if we were to go that way, we would go to another camping area, but before I go that way, the way she's pointed, we're going to make a left here out of this loop and just show you down here a little bit. If you were going, this would actually take you back to the check-in station. But there's a parking area up here on the right, and there's actually a concrete trail or walkway that goes down to the amphitheater, which is right here. And there's lights, but I've never seen it lit, but
it'd be nice if it was. And I believe they have church services here on Sunday.
On the first Sunday.
Oh, first Sunday of the.
Maybe you can see the amphitheater down through there. Maybe if I pull forward a little more, you can see it better. There we go.
Oh yeah, it's another one of those really nice wooden structures, like a clamshell. Nice little area to walk your dog down there. This is part of our morning dog walk.
Yeah. Now there's the playground. It is open despite COVID. I've seen kids on it.
It's really a nice playground.
And then there's a basketball court.
And trash cans. We love the trash cans throughout.
And there's your basketball court. So we just made a little U-turn there because we're going to head back toward Camping Ground A, which is where we're at. It's going to be campgrounds 10 through 70. And on to our right here is a very old cemetery.
Right, I wish we could walk in there and
there were bunny rabbits
read
in the
about
cemetery.
it. Yeah, this is of high interest to our dogs right here, this little area.
Okay, so we're going to head down.
There are sites right across from the cemetery. It's one there and one back a little bit.
Yeah, I'll get you those. So we're going to make a little right here and start this loop. This is site 10.
10 right there. Nice deep site, and it's all one level. We're a little bit envious of them.
And here we are at site 11. Now if you'll notice the sites, our picnic table and all that actually sit behind the next site. There would be a motorhome or a camper or something parked there, and then our site is behind, that would be behind them.
Right, that's the picnic table you're looking at is our picnic table.
Yeah, and their picnic table will be over there.
Right.
Right there.
So we're site 11, and there's site 12's picnic table. So they're laid out kind of weird, I guess, but
they're not all like that now.
no, this area. It's kind of terraced down. You can see.
Yeah. I think it's just site 11, 12, and 13 are like that. So I think once you get to 14, their table's behind them.
Yeah, it looks like 14's another level site down there. So it's kind of stepped down. It's cool, and so far we haven't had any problems with privacy. They're nice big sites.
This is just an outer loop here.
Yeah, there's no inner loop.
No inner loop.
So that's a bonus too.
Okay, now we're going to come around, and these sites all face the water.
16, starting at 16.
19 really starts the water
18.
sites.
Mm-hmm. These are the primo sites, folks.
19, 20, 21, and 22. You're facing the water. And your little picnic area is right down there.
Drop your kayak in the water. (22A) and 22B, the double site.
So now we're going to be coming up on what I call the point, sites 23 through 28.
This is where we had our original reservations before COVID, and when we rebooked, they weren't available. But kind of like where we are now,
Yeah.
really.
Now these are on water, but as you see, these are not wooded. They're right out in the open. And we had temperatures up close to 100, so these sites would get a little warm.
Yeah, summertime, this is a hot place to be.
But then you got the water.
Yep, you got nice views all the way around.
You got overflow parking here to the right. And these are pull-throughs. All pull-through sites. Now across there, that's called Berry Mountain. That little area across the water there. All that is a day park. That's a day park, Corps of Engineer, but it's closed. It's COVID closed.
So right over there is the dam. That's where we go to walk the dogs in the afternoon.
Swimming area is right down there, the little beach.
Oh, and it's being used right now. Lots of children there, so.
But it's a big sandy area that you can put chairs on, and there's a nice roped off swimming area.
Right, nice views all around. Okay, back to our
Loops.
our campsites.
All right, so we've came out of that, and there's a little circular camping area over here that's got sites 30 through 35 to the right, and then you've got sites 30 to 35 up in that area, up on top.
So it's 36 off to our left here.
And that's a little circle down in there.
29, yeah, there's another little group of campsites down that way.
Yeah, 30 through 35.
Just a little cul-de-sac.
Yep, and one up top here.
There's one up here as well.
Then we get some sites 38.
Now my question is, are all of these 50 amp?
This park offers 30 and 50 amp.
Okay, 30 and 50
Yeah,
amp.
so you would have to check to see which site.
Yeah. Let's see, here's some other, these are dual level sites here. And look like shorter sites for smaller RVs. So you're kind of like, hey neighbor, but it's really not that bad.
Okay, so we're kind of back. We're going to go up this loop here. This is site 41.
Yeah, they're all kind of very compact at this park. There's site 41 right there. It's pretty fascinating how they terrace all these RVs in.
You got like 3 levels right here. Boom, boom, boom.
Right. The first level is the level we said where the Primo sites are by the lake. Then this is the second level on the right, and then you've got the third level up on your left. Pretty cool.
So actually, there's like 3 loops. Loop, loop, loop.
Loop, loop. I'm doing a lot of looping here.
Yeah. So now we're right back to the pull-throughs. And we're going to go back around and do the higher tier loop.
Doggy pot. Dog bags in a pot. Awesome. There's a dam straight ahead.
Yep.
We were here a minute ago. Swinging back around.
And that's a nice place over there. They got some day use areas over there.
Yeah, over, what is it, Dark Mountain?
Dark Mountain and then the dam overlook.
Yeah, nice areas to go.
Yeah. A lot of popular biking trail over there. Okay, so now we're coming up again.
Okay, we just drove through here, but we had to
This is our second time through. We're probably going to drive through here again.
Yeah.
These people probably get tired of seeing us drive through here. What the heck are they doing? All right, so now this is where we turned a minute ago to go to the second tier, and now instead of going straight to the second tier, we're going to go
To
left.
the third tier.
To the top tier, which is the 40s, 42, 43.
Here's 42 right here.
Now we're way up high.
Yeah. So it's 44 is right here.
So there's 102 sites in this park. Now we got us a nice little
47.
7-degree grade coming down.
Yeah.
There's a nice site overlooking everything.
Yeah, what site is that? Site 50. Nice views there from site 50. And it's all one level. All right. And then
There's where the mid-tier came out, and there's where the low tier comes out.
yeah, you can see the roads. Very.
I think this is our first triple tier park. A lot of people leave their boats anchored right along that bank over there, and they just park up here in this parking area and walk down to their boats. So they don't have to keep launching them at the boat ramp all the time.
Yeah, the other day they were like, what, about 5 or 6 boats out
Yeah,
there?
there's quite a few boats down there.
There's some folks down there, so I'm not going to take a picture of it, but we try not to take people's picture because some people might not like that.
All right.
Yeah, let me see. Okay.
So here we go again.
We're
past all the loop-de-loops, and then you got one last set of campsites on this outer side of the road, like you're going out.
It's 57 right there.
Yep.
And there's the dump station.
There's our dump station for this side.
The second one, and the bathhouse.
And dumpsters.
And dumpsters.
Like these bathhouse, you have the showers are in one room and the restrooms in another room. And that would be the way out of here, straight ahead. Got a couple more campsites on the right.
What about this loop?
And there's a loop.
Okay, so there's campsites on the right on the way out, and then there's this loop starting with 61. And these look like 10 sites again, don't they?
This is quite a little grade. I don't even know. Look at your motorhome getting in between.
Yeah, I think that this is 10.
Yeah, look at this tree set.
Oh.
Technically, I guess you might get through there.
67. Well, they're nice deep sites, but they don't look like they are electric. 66 is right there. I don't see any electric, honey.
Yeah, I don't think you'd want to try and back your motorhome up into this.
Yeah. Yeah, this is down here a bit, and there's a vehicle right there. 63 is right there. So, yeah, you can go through. It's a pull-through 10 site. Right? Yeah.
Community water.
Yep. And then we have to come out of here. Up the others. That's a site there. 64. Yeah, these are very steep sites. I can feel gravity. Let's climb out of here.
The video probably doesn't do this justice. But
no, it doesn't. But the sites are. Slow down a minute. Let me just show you how slope. Look at that slope down there, down that site. I don't even know what site that is.
I will roll backwards if I take my foot off the gas.
No, yeah, let's not do that. Let's keep going. Anyway, the point is, you're going to be using some calf muscles if you come over this way. But they do look like they're pull through, though. You just pull around.
But I will say one thing. The kids on the bikes love going down those slopes. They go rocketing down there. So that's it for the campground. We're just going to go up here and make a little left, go back to our campsite. Because that's the way out right there.
Right. There's the cemetery. And there are sites right across from the cemetery.
There's a couple more. So we are back to home base.
Yep. Site number 11.
And ours is kind of a little bit of a grade backing in, but once you get in, it's pretty level. It's got a little tilt towards the passenger side.
Yeah, we in hindsight, we probably should have put boards down.
Yeah,
but
it was really close, so a board might have helped. Okay, so here we are back at home base. Our motorhome, Ruff Road, behind us. As you can see, our neighbors would back in right there because there's electric, but then our picnic area is behind their trailer or their vehicle.
So let me show you what that would look like.
Yes, the same as the next door neighbors there too.
All right, so when we got here, there was a RV right there. So if we came out here and sat up, we'd be right by their back window.
Yep.
And then that's there, right here, is that campground site 12. So we'd be like, hey guys.
Yeah.
And they're not quite as close to their neighbor's back RV. There's a little space.
And another thing I noticed is that there was a travel trailer parked here when we got here. Well, they're backed in there, and when I'm walking up mine, I'm higher than they are, and it's like their windows are at eye level.
Yeah.
So you might want to keep your curtains shut, you know?
Right. Just
kind of takes the privacy, a little bit of the privacy away.
Yeah. Definitely not a deal breaker. It's
right.
No problem. It's just something, if you get these sites 11, 12, 13, just know that that's the way it's going to be.
Yeah.
But nice. I mean, look at all the room we have.
We have a fire grill. We got a fire pit, a concrete table. Got a double thing back here to hang stuff on. We have 50 amp service. We have water, no sewer.
And we have shade.
We have shade. And we've been doing well here on my Verizon service. Sometimes it's a little slow, but I've not had an instance where I couldn't get on.
Right.
So we've had good Verizon service. You can ride bikes around here. There is a trail, there's a playground, basketball courts, boating, water sports, kayaking, biking.
The Over Mountain Victory Trail, there's a trailhead here.
Yeah.
And a dressing room and water.
Yeah. So there are some things to do here. The town of Wilkesboro is about 8 to 10 miles away, and it's a big city. There's everything in the world there that you might need if you need to go to town for something. And overall, this park has 102 sites, 30 and 50 amp. It's $24 for camping, $18 for tent, and $85 for the group camping, and $5 for visitors to the park to come see you. Check out is 3 o'clock, check in is 4 o'clock.
Right, and I will say that we got a phone call around noonish, I guess, at our last campground from this park, and they said, hey, just want to let you know that your site's ready. I thought that was nice. The gate attendant is a very nice gentleman.
Yeah, no golf carts are allowed in this park. So, and there are things to do close by, other day parks that you can go to. If you want to visit the dam, the Visitor Assistance Center, and Berry Mountain Park, there are just other things to do in this area too, not counting the city. Our dogs like walking here. Lots of woods, lots of grass. They enjoy the smells. Haven't seen deer, have seen bunny rabbits, and a couple of squirrels. Other than that, it's been kind of wildlife free around here. Mosquitoes, virtually non-existent. Every now and then you might get one or two buzzing around your ear, but not bad at all.
Not bad for July, August, right?
Yeah, it's not bad at all for the heat and the amount of rain that we've had too. You would think that they would be buzzing more, but they're not. So overall, this is Bandit's Roost, Corps of Engineer Park, and we think it's a nice park.
We approve.
What does the lady behind the camera have to say?
It is Rough Road approved. Just saying that.
Okay. Anything else to add?
This is a park that I would come to. I've been doing a lot of hiking, so I haven't been in the park as much as you have, and we'll fill you in on all that later. But it's a quiet park. I was surprised that it was full when we arrived on a weekday, but since then I think it just does normal fill up on the weekends, and kind of like what you see here during the weekdays. And this is August, folks.
This is August. So on the Kerr Scott Reservoir, 1,400 acres reservoir, there are 3 Corps of Engineer parks. That I've already said this, but there's Warriors Creek, 4 miles from here, Bandit's Roost, and then on the other side of the reservoir, there's Fort Hamby. We're going to be staying in all 3 parks. It's a 14-day maximum stay at any park. So we're going to be doing all 3 of the trilogy. So Warriors Creek we've already been to. We're going to be posting this one on Bandit's Roost, and then we're going to post Fort Hamby after we stay there. So stay tuned for that one.
Right.
So we're going to sign off down in this video. So as always, click the subscribe, the like, and the bell. I think that's the 3, right? And leave us a comment if you want to ask a question, or just leave a comment about anything about what we've talked on here today. So, this is Gary. Sharon's behind the camera, and we are Rough Road RV Life. We like looking at freedom. We hope to see you on the road. Stay safe.
A pretty butterfly? You trying to smell it? Whatever is on here. The butterflies and the bees and the moths. I'm loving it. What are we after, girls? What could possibly be over here? Here's what was possibly over here. The millipede. Very pretty one. I don't think I've ever seen one that colorful.